Yeah, okay.
Give it a try, as they say. It's
Right.
a bit of trial and error as the thing. So nothing's come out of the engine. So basically, what we've had is you've obviously that one there and that one there had rounded off, hadn't it? We missed the screw as well. Let's get that one out.
That's right. Yeah, so that was, they were rounded off, couldn't get them undone, seized in place. So the only thing we can do is drill the head off, which is what we've just done.
Yeah, on both of them.
On both of them.
Yeah.
And so that will leave a stud behind, but hopefully we can get out afterwards.
Yeah.
But the whole point, the reason for taking this cover off then is that whilst I've been trying to start it, I've realised that the clutch itself is stuck. So you can operate the clutch, but I would imagine the clutch plates are all fused together.
Seized together.
This bike was sat up for, I would say, at least 20 years.
So what actually is it then? It's a BSA.
So it's a BSA Victor Special. It's 441cc.
Yeah.
So it's a typical single-cylinder BSA unit single.
Yeah.
This is the bigger end of the scale in terms of the size of the barrel.
Yeah.
I bought it earlier on this year. It had no, it was complete as you see it, but the cylinder head and the barrel was off.
Yeah.
But it was all there. So I got it back. It had a stud, one of the head studs, which go all the way down to the block there, was broken. So luckily I found a place here in the US that does replacement parts. So I got the right stud, got it sent out.
Brilliant.
Got the old one out, put the new one in. That was fine. So then I put the cylinder head on. But then I found that it didn't have any compression. I put a new piston and rings in it as well. It didn't have any compression. So pulled the head back off again and ended up putting a new exhaust valve and exhaust valve guide in. Again, all.
Did you do? You obviously got that done up here.
I did it here.
Yeah.
Did it all myself here.
Yeah.
And then put it back together again.
Guide in then, or did you get that? You managed to. Like,
well, the old guide fell out.
Right.
So it's a copper guide. I'll show you here. So that was the old guide.
Yeah.
And you can see. So the reason it didn't have any compression, you can see that divot out of there.
Yeah. It was.
So no compression, and that's the guide, which is a little kind of bronze guide, and that just fell out. And I thought, well, that's not right. So replaced that and tapped that new one in, and it's fine. Plenty of compression, so we're good to go.
Might
so
do a video or show the viewers
separately,
a bit closer, because that's quite interesting. That. So did you put a new piston in it? You say?
A brand new old stock piston.
And is this the original piston?
Yeah, that's the old piston.
Yeah. Because that doesn't actually.
Yeah, but the rings.
Oh, they're stuck in there, isn't it? Yeah.
The rings are stuck in there.
Yeah.
So it would never have had any compression.
Oh, of course, it is still in there, isn't it?
Yeah. And it was well and truly seized in there.
Yeah.
So you can show those
later as well.
So anyway, got it all back together again. So this was they call it like a scrambler, but it's. But what I've done is it was a road bike. I haven't got a title for it, so it's going to be just off-road only out here in the States. I actually went back to the UK and got that rear mudguard. So we've now got an lightweight alley mudguard. Yeah. And that was pretty cheap actually. So
is that like an aftermarket version?
That's an aftermarket thing. Yeah. But suits.
It does suit
the bike.
Looks age
appropriate. The tank, as you can see, I rubbed it down, is an aluminium tank.
That's lovely as well.
And it's been.
Do you reckon you'll leave that in there, or what will you do?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I can get all that out, and if I can get it all out, whether I can lift the dents out. Yeah. So, but to be honest with you, again, it's, this isn't going to be a brand new bike. This is an old bike. It's 1970.
And you're going to want to ride it as well.
Yeah.
Which is.
I just noticed us tipping it like that way. There's oil leaking out.
Oh yes.
There we go.
That's the standard for a
standard old British bike,
motorbike.
Leaking oil. So that's where we got to. So the next thing really is, I've had it running for about 2 seconds, but what I want to do is try and give it a push start. But in order for that to happen, we need to free off the clutch. So here we are.
So what all we need to do now then is take this off. Is that right?
Yeah, which I've loosened off earlier. Yeah. So that slides off like that.
Should we disconnect it, or do you want me to
loosen that off a bit?
Loosen that off a bit. tight.
It is tight. Give it.
So, like I was saying, that one of the things I really like to kind of tap into is the passion that people have for their vehicles and things like that. And of course, obviously, we're brothers, so we, we're brought up doing this. And of course, Senon's obviously your son, my nephew now. Is here, even if you're not actually doing stuff, you're kind of part of it and immersed in it, and that's kind of how
and
it
you
works,
learn
isn't it?
as we did with our dad. You learn as much about it watching what's going on.
Yeah, brilliant. Absolutely.
I always like, especially when you're scrubbing around on the floor in the garage, just have a little tub with all your nuts and bolts and put that to one side.
That's always a good course of action.
So, you're right, and I love this. This is my mental health help.
Brilliant.
To do this, and obviously we'll talk about the rest of the motorcycles here. But there's something with this. I always wanted an old British bike.
Yeah.
So I can see that's coming loose now.
It's come nice.
Right, let's just put that there because.
Have you got a tub for it? What about this? Just in case it might catch anything that falls out anyway.
Right, there's still a bolt.
Oh yeah.
It's all right. Okay.
There's two there actually. No one there.
So I like it. It's, when we all have busy lives, busy jobs. Even though I'm an engineer by trade, there's something really therapeutic about.
That's right. Well, the thing that I like about this is it's just you, and like you say, you're not. There's no one saying, have you done it yet, or since you've worked on this. This is now happening, and it probably completely nothing to do with what you touched, No. And that's what I like about this. It's just you and fiddling about, enjoying yourself.
And not only that, but it's getting something that doesn't work to work.
Oh, the satisfaction with that.
The satisfaction is off the scale.
It is off the scale.
Yeah. So
brilliant.
That's why I love it. Brilliant. So we're just going to give this a bit of a clean up.
That's oil from our aspect, Ed, which is rolling down your old.
Rolling down the belly pan.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll put that.
So this isn't meant to have a great deal of oil in it, but it.
Oh, it smells good as well.
Yeah. So anyway, that all looks good. You can see that there are a couple of those two studs there that we'll need to get out. So we'll get those out in a minute. But the main thing is we've got to try and get this clutch freed up. So there's your clutch. I'm going to operate the clutch now. So you can see that it's lifting as it should.
Yeah.
But the plates within it,
they're obviously all stuck together. So we're going to need a big flathead screwdriver, aren't we, for that?
I would imagine so. Yeah.
That looks a bit small, but. Is this the original toolbox from?
No,
back in the early
I got
days?
that out here.
Oh, did you?
That out here, yeah. $100 worth of second hand. There's a flat screwdriver here.
I don't know if it was a bit small, a bit narrow, but.
All right, so.
Could do with a slightly bigger one.
No, it's around somewhere. Oh, I know. It'll be in my secondary toolbox.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
We'll use that.
We'll go with that.
Right tool for the right job.
Well, exactly.
Now, I don't know what that does, to be honest. That's obviously got a spring behind it, hasn't it?
Yeah. Well, do you need to count the amount of times it comes off, maybe? Or is that butted up?
It's not buttered. No. But it's interesting, just operating that, already it feels like it was pushing this whole ring out.
Yeah.
And now it's just pushing that plate out.
Yeah. Which
I wonder
maybe that's freed it off.
Well, I don't know.
Well, let's take it off anyway and see, because it might be the fact that you might have to just rough them up a little bit, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe the tightness that you do those nuts, nuts. It is how stiff the clutch lever is, if that makes sense.
Yeah. All right, big reveal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Luckily we're videoing this, so we know how it's coming apart.
Well, that's right. Yeah. Should probably zoom into it.
So that's.
Oh, so that So it's to do with this then. This basket. That must be the basket.
That basket
then.
there, yeah.
The basket.
But I think that's a friction plate there. So if I get one of those other screwdrivers,
Yeah,
there should be no reason why that doesn't pop.
Yeah,
off
that should
now.
just pop out of there, shouldn't it? Or just come out. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, look at that. So,
There you go.
so just take those off bit by bit.
Push it back in again.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, try that. So, actually, quite a modern style multi-disc clutch.
Yeah.
Modern for 1970. Question is, how many plates have we got in here? I think just the mere fact that we're doing this.
Oh yeah, we'll be basically fixing it because you're taking it apart
Yeah,
and
just
it's freeing it up, clean it up, put it back together, and it'll be good to go, as they say.
There we go. And again.
Shall I get another screwdriver? Another
Well,
thin one.
there's another.
If I can find it, of course.
You can find it. Yeah.
You could do with a magnet, Ed.
Well, I have got a magnet on the end of a stick in the top, up the top there.
That one there?
Yeah, that's it. Oh, it's pushed back in again.
Yeah.
That's it. And again, another
work.
plate.
No, not quite. Not quite.
Or maybe that's, oh no, that's probably, that should come out.
Yeah, because normally it's...
There we go. One thing I need to do, at my old age,
Oh yeah.
is to sit down.
Sit down and have a little think about it, as they say.
Well, I'll tell you what, if there's my trusty bit of
Need a little bit of... Oh, hang on. Oh, it just comes... just.
trusty old coat hanger wire. There you go. If I can hook that behind
There it
it.
is.
And I think that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the backstop. So,
Does that need to come out as well, though? Because that is...
or is there
movable.
another one?
Yeah, that's still there, look.
Oh, and there's more, and there's more.
There, come here, there's more. Maybe this is the one that's a bit stuck. That's moving in a bit.
Is now, yeah.
There it is.
Well, let's just keep going with this until we find. We're going to eventually going to get to the end. So I reckon there's one more in there.
Yeah. Or is there? I think that might be it, Ed.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I think what we do then is wipe these off,
Yeah.
then insert them back in again.
Should we put a bit of parts cleaner in there?
Yeah, that'll do. Bring it right out. Perfect.
It's a bit pain cleaner, isn't it? So do you remember, I always remember it, but
Yeah.
a time when you had an old Landy and you were trying to figure out the temperature gauge. And
Yeah.
every time you start it up, the temperature gauge was just moving about like that through the vibration.
Yeah.
And then I would rev it up because I couldn't see what the temperature gauge was doing.
I don't remember that.
He kept shouting at me saying,
Do it.
"You don't need to rev it!"
Baby!
Because basically all you needed to do was, as you were doing, was earth it out and it should just go to
Yeah.
maximum, but it's still, whatever you were doing wasn't working.
Yeah, it wasn't doing. Yeah. The joy of, and then sometimes you have to just
Yeah.
stand back and take a.
Take a breather and
The
then...
amount of times I've got stuck in here with one of these bikes and just gone, right, I just need to go away and have a think about
Yeah,
this.
have a little think.
But That's the best way. And then you go away and have a think and come back, have a cup of tea and come back and have another
Well,
go.
that's right, yeah, there you go.
I remember the time when you were only young.
Yeah.
And I was only 19. No, I was older than that. No, maybe I was 19. And one Saturday morning, we were driving around in my first Landy.
Yeah.
And you were with me, and we saw old Martin Fiddler, who was trying to get up
I do remember this, yeah.
trying to get up to Sodbury Sort Out, and the bloke that was taking him, his engine blew up.
Yeah.
And he was stuck there.
Yeah.
So we ended up, I said, well, look, do you need a help? So
Yeah.
we put his trailer full of all this gear. I mean, it was a disaster of a day for him, really.
Yeah, he didn't get there, did he?
No, on the back of this trailer.
Yeah.
Sorry, put the trailer on the back of my Land Rover, and then I drove him back home again.
Yeah.
But for that, we got some nice seats.
Oh, is that what you gave her?
Yeah.
That was good of him, wasn't it? Yeah, I remember that.
Bless him.
Where were we going then?
We were just driving around Fatcham,
weren't we? Yeah.
It was in a garage in Fatcham. It all happened.
Yeah, the Texaco, wherever it was.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So that,
Yeah.
and that should go back on there like so.
Yeah. With the old bits and bats.
Yeah, because that's just.
You want to wipe these as we put them in?
Yeah, I'll give him a nice wipe.
The first one.
Oh, yep. Was that the?
That was your net. Another funny story that happened. So with Land Rovers, when basically I was coming home from somewhere and I can't remember where, back to when we lived in St Rona's Road.
Yeah.
And got on to I can't remember the name of the road, but where Waitrose and all that was.
Yeah.
And pulled in left because there was something not quite right with it, and who was there but Lawrence with his lightweight because the exhaust had fallen off.
Oh, that was going up Chapel Hill or something, wasn't it?
No, it was definitely my Landy had started to break down, and his was already broken down.
I wasn't there for that. But I remember hearing about it, thinking it was hilarious.
It was in a story. Yeah, basically went down in legend.
He did. He went down in legend, along with many other stories.
Yeah.
Silliness. Good fun, seriousness.
Brilliant
Right.
fun.
So
You don't think about it at the time, but
No.
when you think back, you think.
I'm going to take that all the way in.
Yeah.
See where it goes, because I mean, you could go crazy with that, couldn't you?
Yeah. Well, if you do more, and then we see what it feels like, maybe.
Well, in all fairness, a clutch is pretty heavy anyway. But.
Yeah.
Well, that's now working like it should
Does
do
it
in
feel
my
like
mind.
feel better? Does it?
Yeah, give it.
Let's have a feel.
Give it a feel.
Oh yeah, that's much lighter, isn't it?
Right, let's give this a bit of a.
Well, should we do a little acid test?
Go
See
on,
if
then.
will it freewheel like this?
Yeah, it's work. I can see it working now.
Yeah, but that's making the kickstart move.
Well, I think the kickstart needs to be put up to keep it out of the way. That's another job is to get in the other side of this engine, and
Yeah,
it's probably got a spring that's gone.
that's
that
still in gear, Ed. Or is it in gear?
It's in gear now, yeah.
Oh yes, I see what you mean. Yeah. That's weird, isn't it? I wonder why that moves like that then. Okay.
Okay, so
They moved it now. So.
yeah, just if we keep it on that stand for a minute.
Yeah.
Right, so this should be, so that's clean. It's a clean surface.
Yeah. Do you want a bit more of this? Or?
Yeah, spray a bit more of that on it. Yeah.
Let's have plenty of that. Yeah.
So now, next thing we need to do is
See if
address
we can get
those,
that off. Yeah.
and hopefully with my
The old mould.
them being some nice, relatively new mould grips. I
Yeah.
think these all should go quite easily.
Have you got another couple of screws to go in there?
Oh look, in fact that'll come out. But no, I haven't. So we're going to have to do without a screw.
That one and screw like that. Oh yeah. Look.
So it's just stuck. Just
stuck.
Stuck.
Yeah.
Of course, you can't get. The problem is, like I said, you can't get
those
onto those threads.
the thread.
So we'll have to just put it back without.
Unless you cut a new thread in each one, but then it wouldn't be right, I suppose, would it?
No. Right. That's on there.
There's a washer on the outside, isn't it?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't want to go in very far.
Yeah, because it's on like a chamfered.
Yeah, and so it just basically makes it tighter and tighter as you go in.
Yeah, locks itself on. Well, that was actually a relatively easy job in the end.
Yeah.
But it's all part and parcel of resurrecting old bikes.
Well, that's right. You know.
I think what you're gonna have to do is just use that socket on the inside.
Yeah,
and it should lock
hold
it.
it.
Especially old bikes that have been sat like this, have been sat around. Don't really got no history on it. It's only got 5,000 miles on the clock.
Yeah. That's providing that that's the original
Provided
clock.
that's the original clock. So it's hard to know any of its provenance. But
Yeah. Well, this is it. But I often think to myself, where you hear people where they're doing a project and you can't get parts for whatever they're doing anymore.
Yeah.
So we either have to get it made or
Well, that makes life the whole world
different and a bit
whole
more
world
difficult.
harder. Yeah, and more expensive.
Yeah.
'Cause if you haven't got it, you've got to make it.
Which becomes a problem, unless you can make it, of course.
Yeah. If you make it yourself. Well, I know there's a guy I know in Cornwall.
Yeah.
And he makes a lot of stuff himself.
Yeah.
But he's got all the gear and the engineering knowledge to do it, you know?
Yeah.
That's it.
That'll do.
Okay.
We just need to adjust the old back brake up again. We're
Yeah.
going to leave it as is.
Well, it could probably come up a bit higher.
A couple of turns.
A couple of turns on him. I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll do it. Yeah, that's better.
That's better. I like this little vice head.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah. That would go in the back of your van or your Land Rover or something. Small enough, but good enough to be able to do what you need.
Yeah.
So when I was doing my apprenticeship,
Yeah.
that was always the bit I used to hate. Right, let's tidy up. And I'm like, oh.
Well,
And
I
always
find I
used to
can't think if it's.
well, that's
too
right. Yeah,
untidy.
now I feel like that. But
Yeah.
when you're a young spunker,
When you're
you sort
young
of think,
Derma full of cam.
yeah, you just that bit is like the bit at the end of it. You just want to drop everything and go home.
Yeah.
See, it taught me well.
Okay, so
Right. Now then, as they say.
do we
Do you want to try kicking it?
try kicking it? So it's a bit stiff at the moment, but
Yeah.
it's okay.
How does this undo then?
So the starting routine with this
Yeah.
is
So what, you just pushed that in, did you? That's
pull
the
it
fuel
out.
tap.
Pull
Oh,
it
you
out.
pulled
So I
the
put
fuel
new
tap out.
seals in that fuel
Yeah,
tap.
yeah.
Because they're normally cork and they're rubbish, but there's a company that supplies these little O-rings you replace it with.
Yeah.
It works. So you pull the tap out, then you've got a little tickling
Oh, I see.
plunger
Yeah.
there. So that
Pump
that
them up.
allows you to fill the
Oh, I
fill
see.
the
The float up. Yeah.
float up. This is acts as a choke as well. So
Yeah.
plenty of petrol coming out of there, which is
Yeah.
what we want.
Yeah.
Then switch the ignition on, which is this has got a battery.
Yeah.
And then what I want to do is right, we're in gear. Right, that's it.
Yeah.
So get it to the top of its
Yeah. What?
compression, which I think
Yeah.
is there. So you can hear it's trying to.
He wants to go, doesn't he?
Wants to go, yeah. And that's about as far as I get.
Yeah, before you get sort of...
Because I'm worried it's going to kick back at me as well.
Yeah, yeah.
But now we've got the choke work, the clutch working.
We can maybe push start it.
I'm wondering if we should push start.
What about, before we just push start it, what about if you tried a bit of easy start? I know it's not, the kind of recognised method, but when something's been sat a while, it might just be what it needs.
We could do that, apart from I don't have any... What I haven't got is easy start, but
Why don't we try a bit of carb cleaner?
Carb cleaner?
Yeah. I'll spray it, you kick it. I'll just spray it the air filter, like that.
Go on then, all right.
Go on then. Maybe not.
Let's give him a push.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
We'll do that. Right, what we'll do is I'll move the camera.
Yeah.
And we can see how we get on pushing it outside. What we'll do is I'll show the viewers this valve seat.
Such a messy desk. Isn't it?
Interesting, isn't it? So that's the valve seat there, isn't it, Ed?
So
that would have gone in. Obviously, this carbon bit is the bit that
carbony
sticks
bit,
out.
yeah. So that's how it fit.
Yeah.
Used to fit. But this was all carved up.
Yeah.
But you can see all that play in there.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And then you see.
Yeah, you can just see the notch out of it. So obviously it wouldn't have worked at all, would it?
Yeah.
And that was an exhaust valve, was it? Or
that's an exhaust valve. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the new one, I think I've got.
And there's the piston. Let's see. Top ring stuck in just there. Look.
It doesn't matter. It's gone. But yeah, and then you can see that the it was sat, and that top ring is seized in there solid. The one below it was a little bit freed up, which I ended up breaking. And then you've got the oil ring, which
it's pretty seized in there.
As well. Yeah. So that is now gone, along with that.
Yeah.
To my little collection of
potential wall art.
Yeah, wall art and man cave wall art.
Yeah.
This, just by the way, is a piston and com rod out of the Goldwing GL 1100.
Yeah.
So this is one of the old ones because I actually replaced. I bought a whole new set of these.
That's nice. I mean, that's in good condition.
It's actually in good condition, but even then, all the rings are all seized in that as well.
Yeah. I suppose you could always try and get them out, couldn't you? But
sorry, I could be bothered. Right
then.
Whilst we're here, should we talk about these?
Yeah, well, might as well, mightn't we?
Yeah.
So I don't ever remember seeing these. So probably because I was born in 1980, and these would have been quite a new bike by that time.
Yeah.
But they are really. And we obviously went out riding them, and it was brilliant.
Yeah.
But they are a wicked bike, aren't they? Really.
They're a great bike, I think, for what they were. Yeah. And bearing in mind, these are built, the 1981 GL 1100, they're actually built in the States, as I understand it.
Oh, right, yeah.
So
let's see if I can put this here.
Yeah, so they were built in the States.
Yeah.
And it was basically as a challenge to the Harley Davidson market. And it's a good old bike, it's heavy, but it's comfortable. The idea being it's not particularly fast, but you can ride all day on it across the interstate. So this one I picked up in 2023. It was in a terrible state. I paid him $150 for it.
Yeah.
And upon further or closer inspection, realised that the engine was sea solid, and you might as well have parked the internals at the bottom of a saltwater lake. It was in a complete state.
Yeah.
So I ended up rebuilding the engine using different casings, so all stuff I got off eBay, and built it up. Tried to use as much of the original engine as I could. So the crankshaft, for instance, the gearbox is all original to the old engine, but new cylinder heads, obviously new barrels because they're incorporated into the shell, into the casings, and everything else. So that I got the engine rebuilt, and then I really struggled with the carburetors, which anyone that owns a Goldwing will know they're awful to try and synchronise and rebuild. So I ended up on this one converting it to a single carb.
Yeah.
So a simple carburetor running through a single manifold at the top there, and actually it runs quite nicely now. It's a bit
It's funny how
at times.
that one, because that one has only got one carb, it kind of hesitates when you're putting it under a real heavy load, i.e., you know, sort of a high gear with low revs.
Yeah.
But
you know, as for the rest of it, new tyres, sorted the brakes out, the electrics were all working. I put another seat on it, put a radio on it, and you know, I've done a good couple of 1,000 miles on it.
I love the way it rides. You know, it does feel a bit easier to ride than this one, I find, in respects that. But then once this is running or riding and kind of, you know, going, there is a lot of differences. Even though to look at them, you wouldn't think that there is that much.
No,
you know,
but they are a very different
similar.
bike. This has got air suspension as well, so it's you have to make sure you've got enough pressure in it because it does. I have had it bottom out at the back end, which is particularly uncomfortable when that happens.
Yeah.
So then moving on to this. So this is an earlier GL1000. This is 1976. So this is the first round of these. I picked this up this year. It's belonged to the lady's grandfather. He unfortunately passed away, having started a load of work on it, and it was still in parts.
Yeah. So
her father couldn't do anything with it. She couldn't do anything with it. So it was put on marketplace for free in the end. So that's where I stepped in and saw it on the Friday and collected it on the Saturday.
Yeah.
It's got a title. I've subsequently put it all back together again. The job that needed doing was it needed a new gas tank or fuel tank, which sits in below the seat or the saddle.
Yeah.
But once I got that sorted, I bolted on the carburetors had all been rebuilt previously.
Yeah.
So the guy that owned this, the grandfather, loved it.
Yeah.
This was his cherished thing.
It's
and
lovely.
look at the paintwork on it.
Yeah, we'll show the viewers a bit, a closer view of all that in a second. But it is really nice.
And it's just a lovely. It looks nice. It's got alloy rims. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
So I've got it to this stage. Still needs a bit of fettling. It is, after all, a nearly 50-year-old bike.
Yeah.
So it's developed an oil leak in the last couple of days. But I know what the problem is. It's a water pump. So I'll swap the water pump out. I've ordered the parts.
Yeah.
It's a relatively easy job. It's a job I did on that one.
Yeah.
But this bike, just to show, has just ticked over 70,000 miles. So
and it's beautiful. It's immaculate.
And it's beautiful condition.
Yeah.
So
I love the pinstriping on it as well, and that it's sort of very kind of period correct, isn't it? The pinstriping.
Oh yeah. Well, this is an original colour for it.
Yeah,
even though
it's been
resprayed
in its time is another thing though. But it very well could be just well cared for throughout its whole life.
Yeah.
The other interesting thing, Ed, is I've noticed he's got a headlight on it in behind the fairing.
Yeah. So
or
when these were built, it was built without the fairing, and it was another company, probably in the States. It was shipped over, and they fitted.
Yeah. So
what they call Veta fairing. Yeah.
Veta, yeah.
So Veta fairing, and then all of the boxes at the back.
Yeah.
So a lot of people they put these back to their original unfaired version, which on this would be really easy because you've got the same indicators.
Yeah.
That's the same headlamp. All I do is unbolt it and bolt it in there. Unbolt all of the fairing, and off you go. But to be honest with you, it did cross my mind to do that. But I'm like, well, I kind of like the way it looks.
When I was riding it, and both of them, the wind protection that provides is actually really nice.
Yeah.
So and the fact you've got a radio on it, which is,
Yeah, listen to some tunes whilst you're riding along, some country and western. Yeah.
See, I remember back when we used to go to Truck Fest, and they had a Honda Goldwing kind of club.
Yeah.
We used to go to it and to the show, and they had loads of them there, and but they were a lot more newer than this. They had the Aspinade, I think it would have been.
Which is after that came after this one.
Yeah. And all lights on them and trailers and all sorts of crazy stuff like that.
I remember being a young boy and kind of hankering after one of these. So it's kind of weird that I've got the opportunity to pick them up. But these, these are cheap as chips out here in the States.
Yeah. Fantastic.
Because they are quite complex, and when they go wrong pretty spectacularly. Like as we found with that one, but a lot of people don't have the. If you're going to pay someone to do all that work, it's going to cost you an absolute fortune.
Outweigh the cost of what it is.
Yeah.
So it becomes economically inviable. But
which is a real shame because they're lovely things to keep going.
Yeah.
So
interestingly, with that engine though, I was watching another video of on YouTube, and it would seem that that's how, because I've often wondered about with boxer engines how they do take them apart and so on.
Yeah.
Or what you need to do, but obviously it's got like a chamfer on the bore. Is that right? At the bottom of the bore. So as you put, like, so for instance, if you've got it on one side and you're putting one bank in.
When you build those engines, you've got one side of the casing which has the barrels in it.
Yeah.
You slide the crankshaft with the pistons, rods and pistons on it. One side in, which then bolts into that casing. So that's where you do all your torquing down and then the other side, the other casing, then slides on, and then you bolt the whole lot together.
Yeah. So
it's quite complex.
It's like a Porsche engine.
Yeah.
Well, it must be like all boxer engines. That's must be how they all do them.
Yeah.
But a BMW engine is slightly different, though, isn't it? Because you can take the barrels.
You
off
take the barrels off
that.
them. Yeah.
Interesting.
So that's the two gold wings, right?
So then lovely. So
here we have.
Let me move the camera around a bit.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so then the last bike, then the fourth motorcycle. There's only one of me.
Yeah.
There are four motorcycles.
Well, look, it's collection, isn't it?
So we'll do.
Before we carry on, this was the first, or one of the first bikes you got when you moved out here to America. Is that right?
No, the gold wing was
the black gold wing or grey or whatever it is.
Yeah. So
Okay.
Yeah, and I've had other bikes whilst I've had here, but I've sold those on. So I did prior. I also had a CB650 Honda.
Yeah, that was a nice bike.
That was a nice bike.
Yeah.
But I moved it on.
We can share with the viewers the little video.
I have got a photo of that or a video of that.
Yeah. I'll see if my technical ability might hopefully.
I'm sure we could work something out. Yeah,
figure out. But anyway,
one of the things that I stumbled across was this.
Yeah.
So this is something that I've wanted for a long, again when I was a young guy riding around and seeing the older guys, more experienced guys riding these, and I was like, I fancy one of those.
Yeah.
It's quite a specialised thing, and I saw it in a pretty bad state up near Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
So to quantify that, it's about 3 hours away drive. So I went up and had a look, and it was pretty rough, but it was a good starting point, and it was a good price from what I could see. So I took it on. It had quite a lot of parts missing, but it did have a complete engine and one damaged engine that was already in it. So I thought, right, it's worth a punt. Let's give it a go. So brought it home, and then I've spent quite a lot of time bringing it back. So it's not restored. It's just all I've done is just brought it back to life as best I can.
Yeah.
So we're revealing now.
Yeah, let's reveal him.
So
lovely.
I mean, we have
wicked looking motorbike, really.
Suzuki GT750. So this is also a 1976.
Yeah.
And it's a hell of a bike. I have to say that it's not quite running properly or at all at the moment. And I strongly suspect there's a problem with the crankshaft seals. But that's not a problem I'm going to deal with immediately. I'm just going to sit and look at it for a while. But what I am pleased about is that I've brought this bike back from what was a pretty bad state. And I'll be able to share a photo of what it was like when I first.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Some of the key things I've done to it is I've got this engine, so the complete undamaged engine I put back into the frame. I replaced the cylinder head gasket.
Yeah.
I've replaced the tyres. I had to go and buy all new front brakes for it.
Yeah.
The calipers were pretty expensive. I bought a good second-hand exhaust for it.
Yeah.
Original. It's had a new rear mudguard because the old one was pretty rotten. I've put seat cover onto it.
That's really nice. I mean, just
tank
those things. Obviously, what you've done there is quite a lot of work, but you know, it looks really nice. And do you know one thing I actually really like about when people do restorations is that when they've still got, like, as if they've just been parked up. Do you know what I mean? Like the patina of just normal usage, or like for instance, I was looking on one of my other videos. An old American, I think it was an American Kenworth, and it had this wonderful patina of its history, of its life, and that's what epitomises it when it's in this way.
Well, so with this, interestingly, so it did have old coloured side panels and tank. So eventually I stumbled across these side panels, which are the right colour. So the blue colour, original, never sprayed, so they've got a bit of patina to them, but they're right. And then I thought I was going to then try and get the tank, a right colour tank, but of course they're really expensive. I found another tank of the right colour, which is over there, but it's dented and I couldn't get the dents out. So what I ended up doing was matching the colour from that, and then I got rattle can spray paint and I prepared and sprayed that tank myself, which is the first time I've ever done it.
Considering it's difficult to, I've done painting.
Well, it's metallic, and it's
really quite difficult to get it right, especially in less than ideal conditions.
So I've got it this far. I think probably it's going to have the engine out and have the crank redone. But that's something I'm going to have to do when I take it back home to the UK, because I think it's too expensive to get it done out here, and we've only a year left. It's not enough time, so I'm going to just probably leave this as is, as a long-term labour of love. But but when it does go, the feeling you have is amazing. It goes beautifully, and the smell that it makes is amazing.
It smells lovely.
But so that's that.
Well, that's been brilliant. So should we let's have a see if we can get that thing going. Get the old BS&A going.
Give that a little go, and then how are we doing for time?
This is really, really nice. In fact, is it all right if we leave it and I'll do a bit of more. Show the viewers a bit closer around them, around all of them, and then we'll cover it up after.
All right.
Let's leave that there.
Just put it here.
But no, that is really nice. God, this would really wear you out, Edward.
Pushing this out.
The weight of it.
I know.
When you're going to be riding it off road. Brilliant. Brilliant.
Brilliant.
Brilliant. Brakes are good.
And
I'll just get this.
Right. So
many a time that we've done this, Ed,
it's all gone
I've
over.
pushed you either in this or in a Land Rover or something, trying to get it going.
We're all shouting at each other. Right, let's give it swearing and sweating and right. Okay, so
I
think that's the ignition on. Now it's one up, and so I'm going to put it into second, which is down.
Okay, that's fine. Okay,
that's it. That's working. Right. Take it.
Whilst we look at that, I'll just show.
Yeah, you do that.
Show the viewers.
I'll have a...
Nice, really nice.
Just
go on.
That's all right. No, that's all right. I got it. Right, that's just seen it's got a spark.
Has it? Did it have one?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Might be that I've had the key in the wrong position because I'm a tit.
That really is lovely. This GT 750 is just very nice.
It's a very nice looking bike.
What sort of money are they worth nowadays, do you think?
Well, I mean, I think they do have a bit of a following.
Yeah.
Anything old and two-stroke seems to have a following.
Well, yeah, I think anything, two-stroke as well, just, because
anything
of
two-stroke.
the scenario that we find ourselves nowadays with emissions and so on.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Okay. Really?
Right,
So is it out of gear or is it in gear?
Out of gear, so put clocking down 1,
Yeah.
pull the clutch in.
That's it.
It's funny, what's going on with this?
I don't know.
I think it's got, the spring has had it. Right, there we go. You probably want to sit on it.
Okay.
Go on then, go!
I'll push this time and then
All right,
still in gear.
don't like that, does it?
Is that out of gear there, do you think? Maybe we need to put an on and an off on that switch as well, so you know which way's which.
Know which way is which.
Let's go to the other drain. Hopefully by the time we get to the camera it will be running.
He says. Right.
Okay, right.
Okay, right.
Okay.
So, 1 down.
Yep.
Why is that happening?
Come on. Oh, nearly. Yeah, the other thing we could do,
Yeah.
tow it with one of the other bikes. It's a bit dodgy, but
Oh, yeah, it's a bit bloody dodgy. Let's just wheel it back a little bit and try, because the fact that it's trying to go.
yeah.
Right.
So is it down one you go?
Down 1, yeah. All right, tickle that bloody car again. Loads of petrol in it. Right. Okay, ready? Yep. Go on then.
That's it. When I went dirt biking recently,
Yeah.
there was a bloke who had his old classic motorbike, and he got virtually all the way, like sort of right to the end of the road on a big mound, really muddy, and then it cut out and he couldn't start it again.
Yeah.
So he had
That's
to
the
struggle to get it all
All the way
his
back
van.
again, yeah. That's the thing, these are buggers to start. And
Yeah.
bearing in mind this hasn't run
Yeah.
properly in a millennia.
What about if you pull that? Is that a decompression lever?
We can try that. Yeah, it is, but maybe we can get it to get up to speed like that, and then
Yeah.
but it's operating that and the clutch at the same time is a bit
Yeah.
fun. Right.
Okay. This will be the first time we've had it running as well.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Good fitness for today, eh?
Bloody hell. A couple more goes and then I think we'll
Yeah.
put it away for another day. I can do a follow-up video.
Yeah.
Did they get the bloody BSA to go?
You want to do it again? I'll push.
Well, that's all right. I can push this time.
Right. So what did you do then differently?
Well, I tried to. I just let it. I didn't do anything differently.
Did you hold that in as well? Or?
I tried to, but it didn't really make any difference.
No. Okay. Right. Did you give it any throttle?
I was trying to give it throttle, but
Yeah. Right. Okay.
okay, come on then. All right, okay, well, let's put it away now.
Right. So, we haven't been successful, however.
Not successful today.
But we live to fight
Another
day, and we will reconvene with this later on. So, thank you, Edward, for talking to us about it, all the bike,
well,
and everything, and sharing
the dream.
Yeah,
and we've had a bit of a workout.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, brilliant. It's a win-win situation.
It is. Yeah.
So what we'll do is we'll see if you get it going, and I've left and go back to the UK.
Yeah.
You'll let us know, won't you? And see if you can get a video of it.
Probably the next thing is to have another look at the ignition time.
Yeah, and then go from there.
Because all I did was get the points cleaned up in their original position. So I'll do that, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah.
More to follow.
Exactly. Yeah. So thank you to the viewers as well for watching, and to all the new subscribers. And if you like what you see, then please like and subscribe, comment. Also, if you want a video and I come and we talk about your projects, then give me an email. But yeah, thanks.
Thank you. Good.
Problem solved.